Hey, how you doing? I'm Steve. I'm with Horace. We're back again with In Your Chest. Today's topic is women just curious. Well, not women, but I guess several young ladies had some interest in when they're running to Walgreens, you know, to get some KY, some special warming lubricants, and obviously obviously condoms. And I guess they tend to want to call their mate and find out what's the appropriate size he needs. And they always get exaggerated, answer, Magnum, but triple X.
I think it's XL.
Yeah, Magnum.
I want to know. I want to know.
So yeah, one of our
Bearman.
one of our users, they submitted the question. They're really curious to know that, when she's fully aware of his size, why does he still, plead with her or request from her to get a larger size than what she's used to? Horse?
Well, it's a mind thing, man. It's like when you tell a girl, like, if she's like, even if she knows what size you gotta say extra. You gotta say a size above, because it's like, even though she know when you get to the point, my personal opinion, I think you should get a smaller size. So when you put it on, you stroke it, it's like kind of tight. No, maybe it's too small. So you're like, I gotta get a bigger size. You know what I mean?
No.
You gotta trick the eye a little bit.
But what if he looks at the package and he's aware that, hey, baby, this ain't the Magnum. You can't do that. So I got a method for you ladies. What you can do, all right, tell your woman that, tell your man that you're running the show tonight. Okay, so you're gonna get this Magnum box, whatever. Pretend like you're going into the bathroom to fix yourself up, lingerie dolled up. Slightly cut the Magnum packaging and put in a size that fits him. Just a snug fit.
How the hell that's gonna work?
No,
the package gonna be open.
No.
I'm not using this shit. When she done cut it, I think she's trying to get pregnant.
No, but she.
I ain't touching her. I'm not touching that ass.
But if she's running the show, she's the one that can do all the Houdini,
Houdini
stuff.
I'm not letting no chick put nothing on me, okay? I'm not care she look like Halle Berry, okay?
I'm just they want to know why.
That's you, dog.
I'm just saying she wants to know why he's doing that. So maybe we try to help her bring him back to reality.
No, but you can't do that. You can't go ahead and make a man feel smaller or less of a man than he actually think he is. You know what I mean? Like, say, if he feel like he's a regular size, and then you go ahead and get the size for him, don't do that. Get a small size smaller. That's what I'm trying to say.
Trick him with the packaging.
I want to fuck with the package thing.
No, because you still if he may be a lifestyle regular, and just get him a Magnum and just.
No, man, you can't, because once you put it on, you're like, this ain't the same size. I know it, this shit's small. You gotta get something smaller. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right, baby. You know what I mean? So you go, because what happens is when you put a smaller condom on, it squeeze your vessels together and make your thing feel like it's about to explode. And she's like, damn, baby, you got bigger. Yeah. So, when you actually get bigger, you just about to die, because the fucking wind cutting off your pipe. You know what I mean? So when you get a size that's bigger, they're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker. I gotta lose.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to drop.
So
no, I suggest you get a smaller size, because that's when your vast difference and all that shit get real strong. You feel like you're just about to break walls down. You know what I mean? And then she be like, oh baby, nah, I think you got the wrong size.
Well,
I think we should step it up. You know what I mean? So get a smaller size, man. Never get a size that's your size or above, because you will look like a fool.
Well,
don't do it.
Well, obviously, from Horace's answer, you have no choice but just get what he's used to, or he's going to notice any difference.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I guess it's an ego trip. It makes him feel much of a man, and obviously the media, society, makes us feel inferior if we have an adequate size tool. So
it's a mental thing when a guy says get the Magnum, because it's like. It's like you want to put confidence in yourself that, okay, yeah, I'm packing, even though you might be regular or somebody told you that you're regular before. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mental thing, like you put in your mental state, like, yeah, I got something to work with. You know what I mean? Even though your girl know you don't, it's a mental thing. You never want to say, yeah, get the regular size, because mentally you're like, damn,
Well, I understand.
I got much, so here we go. There we go, baby.
I understand it's mental, but what's mental about you rolling condoms over your balls too?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the condom's so big you roll it over your balls too.
What kind of condom that is, man?
I'm saying dudes who get magnums that can't fit it, that they can roll the shit over their balls and the tools, dog.
What the fuck is that? I never heard of that shit, dog.
Exactly. So
Damn.
so isn't that enough?
That sound like a bag.
Isn't that enough indication that that's not the
No,
same?
if you roll a condom over your balls,
yeah.
you need to just stay celibate. You don't need to talk to no chick. Okay? That means your whole reproductive system in the back. Okay? You don't want to do that, man. You just stop.
That's too safe, right?
Not safe. No,
Actually, that's pretty safe because most STDs do make contact with the balls.
No, man. Listen.
Herpes make contact with the balls.
Okay, herpes is different.
Yeah.
Man. That's a skin disease. But listen, if your balls can fit in the condom, you don't need to be screwed. No shit. You need to have sex with yourself. Okay? That's my answer with that, man. That's crazy.
Well, I guess.
God damn, dog. Balls?
Yeah. So basically, to answer that question, where we keep beating around the bush on is it's an ego thing, you know. I mean, you pretty much knew that yourself.
Yeah, you already know yourself, but
Yeah.
it's just that you don't have that confidence. Like, man, I'm going in. I'm gonna be like motherfucking Tarzan.
Yeah,
Even though she might not be screaming. You know what I mean?
If any of you,
But,
I'm curious, man. If any
You
of
know,
you
let
ladies,
Wayne. I'm going there.
I'm curious if any of you ladies have experienced the dudes where during the stroking and the condom stays in while he pulls out. Send us a text. I'm curious to know about that one too. And it's honey. Like the thing about it is, this dude's making stroking, having intercourse in missionary position, right? Okay, and just during the process, he pulls out, but the condom stays in.
that's I'm trying to tell you, the wrong size. You gotta get some tight fit.
Right.
You saw this shirt tight? You gotta put something tight on there so it make me feel like I'm big as hell. I'm about to break loose and stuff. You don't put on no baggy shirt and then it's, you just look wrong.
Well,
You can't do that, man. You gotta wear something that's smaller, man. You gotta have on something smaller.
well, you know what? Next thing I want to know is if they do somehow find a creative way to get them made to wear the proper size condoms. I mean, what kind of message or how damaging is that going to be to this ego?
It's been very damaging, man. Very damaging. I think never get a bigger size. Choke that shit. Put on a smaller size, man. It's gonna make you feel like you doing something. I'm telling you, dog. Don't put on the bigger size, man. You're gonna look like a fool.
Well, Dan, that's answered that question. If you have any more questions, you can text INYACHEST@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, INYACHEST, or you can find us on Facebook, INYACHEST. I'm Steve. This is Horace with the Marlins, and it's glad to have him in the house.
Minor leagues.
I got to have him in the house with his hook, and
Minor leagues, man.
we'll be back. Signing out. It's a wrap.
All right.